Welcome back. So we've been talking about Sand-Tastic at Levis Commons coming up here on the 23rd, 24th. I think that's right.
I think so.
Okay. We're right? 23rd, 24th. Oh, there it is. Good. Just making sure. Don't want to steer anybody wrong. One of the coolest things that's out there is sand sculpture, sand carving, which is something you typically only see, like I'm going to Florida and I'm going to see it, and you get a really great chance to see a professional artistic work in the medium of sand. So Jay Leahy is here from Ice Creations, which we're familiar with because we have had them on before, and you guys also do sand.
We do.
So what do we have here?
This is, I just packed some sand into a bucket. This sand here has a higher clay content. It's more of a masonry type sand, so that way it sticks together.
Stick. Okay.
So it'll ball up. But this packed together, this is just sand and water just put together here.
Okay, and you know your consistency kind of thing, so
right.
That's what you do.
So you just want it to be able to pack really nice, so that way it'll be able to.
What do you have? Is it a secret, or what do you have planned for the big events this weekend? It's a secret. It's okay.
I'm not really sure if it is a secret.
Okay.
I know the theme. I don't know if that's a secret, but.
It's not a secret. I'm getting it's not a secret.
Okay, well.
The boss says it's not a secret.
Cartoon characters, I hear, is the theme this year. So I have some ideas.
So how do we start? We've got this patch. It's a little bit, like I said, a little denser, a little bit more clay. How do you start sand sculpting?
Sand sculpting is pretty much just like all the other sculpting, it's just different mediums. It's all pretty much the same process. You have your design here. You start with your design, and then from there you do your cutout, your shape, and then from there you kind of brick it out, you know, and different levels and stuff, so that way it shows different depths and stuff, and then from there you do your
so you can show us what you're doing, right? So start doing it, and if I have a question, I'll just jump in to distract you and ruin the entire thing.
So like I said, you start off with your design there, and then you just kind of first get rid of everything that doesn't belong.
Okay. Oh, we see from above that he has kind of sketched that little, is that a bunny?
Yeah, a little
thumper.
Bunny. A little cartoon type character.
A little thumpery looking thing, cutie. And so he's sketched it, and now he's removing what he doesn't need.
Right.
So you just remove this and it goes, what do you like better, ice or sand?
I gotta say, I love sand. I was saying earlier, different seasons is different carvings. So I'm a full-time ice sculptor. So, and also in the summertime, I also carve wood and sand.
But this is the most fun, right? This feels like vacation.
Actually, I really love the ice. I like the cold.
That's cool too. The ice looks like Frozen, you know, like that movie that when you see the finished products of those. This to me feels like when you, like I said, you go on vacation, you walk on the beach, and there someone did some spectacular thing. I would say how you get into an ice carving career and a sand carving career.
Well, and it actually all stemmed from the ice carving.
You started doing that with Ice Creations?
Yeah. I actually was an ice carver first, and then became the wood carver and everything else. And like I was saying, different seasons, different carvings. So in the fall time, you got Halloween, so you got your fruits, vegetables, pumpkins. In the winter time, like I said, ice is year round for me, and that's a big season for the winter festivals as well. And then I also have the professional snow carving as well.
Snow carving also, that's so cool. Now so you're doing this Levis Commons Sand-Tastic, but you were also saying you do Frankenmuth.
Yes, ma'am.
They have a big...
actually here I'm in a competition in Frankenmuth for their Bavarian Fest.
How do people judge sand sculpture, sand carving? Like what kind of things are you, I just think it looks cool.
I'm guessing it's the same criteria as the other carvings. It's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
You know, but
and my gosh, it's coming together. So you have a big plan for that competition in Frankenmuth?
Not really. I kind of wing it.
Do you? I mean, do you so the night before you draw something and then kind of...
Sometimes I have ideas. A lot of times I just go ahead and just start carving. I could actually carve better than I can draw.
So then when you're doing this, do people they get to watch you? They really like to see the process?
Yeah, and I enjoy it too.
It is so cool because honestly, we really just don't have any idea how to, have a bucket, dump it over, done.
Yeah.
So you use the tools that you're using. What kind of tools do you?
My tools here, and it goes with all the other mediums as well in carving. It's what works. Like this tool here is a lot of them are the clay sculpting tools.
Okay. That seems to work.
Yeah, that seems to work. I have some masonry tools, and a lot of times it's just homemade stuff. And
it's trial and error there.
Yeah, same with ice carving as well. It's a lot of...
What would your dad have said if he would have known this is what you were going to do, right? Hey, Dad, I'm going to be a sand carver, ice carver guy.
And actually, I took it for one semester, and they said I will never use art in my life. So I switched majors.
That's almost the key to get someone to have an entire career on it, right? Yeah. You'll never work in this town again, Jay.
Yeah. And then same with all the other carvings. Every position that you hold your tools does something different.
The different angle?
Every angle does something different.
And then you got some water there to what, kind of set it a little bit?
Yeah, and this is going to kind of smooth out my rough edges here. And really,
does all your, with your wood carving it stays, but all this other stuff, what's it like when it disintegrates? I mean, like, all that work and then
it actually gives me an opportunity to upgrade them or, redesign them or try something different. Because, every time you carve, it's something different.
Right.
Let's see here. Try some different tools here.
So you kind of get your basic shape going, and then you make the more like the features or
you get your shape out, and then you can start detailing. And
what's your favorite thing you ever did in sand?
In sand, there's one year it was a beach theme. That had to be my favorite one. Because of the design, it turned out well. It was one of my earlier pieces.
And then how about ice? What's your favorite ice thing that you made?
Ice, I'd have to say animals. I enjoy carving animals.
Do you use, every kind of, you use power tools and stuff when you're carving the ice? Ice,
they're mostly electric. Because it's considered food-based, buffet pieces, so we don't use the oils.
Okay, I'm going to tell people here we got about 40 seconds. You want to kind of turn this around. Sand-Tastic at Levis Commons, June 23rd and 24th. 4 8-ton sand piles and fantastic artwork in sand from Jay and Ice Creations. Take a look there. Look at it. It's the bunny is emerging from this pile of sand. And I honestly doubted you halfway through this segment. I thought, what in the world? Is it really going to turn into anything? And I see it. It looks almost exactly like your drawing. In 7 minutes, you did that. That's amazing. And if you want to see Jay work, don't miss that fun weekend, Sand-Tastic at Levis Commons. And yay! Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to find that on my Instagram account.